The electric car market is moving faster than anyone expected. What was cutting edge just a year ago is already being overshadowed by the new wave of EVs arriving in 2025 and 2026. Some of these cars promise record-breaking range, others deliver luxury that rivals the best gas SUVs, and a few are shockingly affordable, finally putting EVs within reach of everyday buyers. But here's the real question. With so many options hitting the market, which electric vehicle is actually worth your money? Today, we're breaking down the smartest EVs to buy in 2025 and 2026, and some of the choices may surprise you. If there's one EV that continues to dominate the market and shows no signs of slowing down, it's the Tesla Model Y. For 2025, Tesla gave its best-selling crossover a refresh that quietly addressed many of the criticisms buyers had. The new version delivers a smoother ride, a quieter cabin, and upgraded materials inside that make it feel closer to a true luxury SUV than ever before. But the most compelling reason the Model Y still sits at the top? Value. With a starting price around $46,630 and the full $7,500 federal tax credit applying to most versions, it undercuts many rivals while still delivering between 327 and 357 miles of range on a single charge. Add in Tesla's unmatched software, constant updates, and of course the supercharger network that no competitor can touch, and you begin to see why the Model Y remains the benchmark. And while plenty of automakers are aiming for Tesla's crown, the Model Y keeps evolving just enough to stay one step ahead. But what if you're looking for something fresh, something that isn't a Tesla? That's where our next EV comes in, and it's one of the most exciting designs on the market today. If Tesla owns the crown for volume, Hyundai has quietly built one of the strongest challengers with the Ioniq 5. This isn't just another EV, it's one of the most innovative designs on the road today. The 2025 model starts at just over $44,000 and delivers a range between 245 and 318 miles, depending on the trim. But what really sets it apart is its 800-volt architecture, allowing lightning-fast charging that puts even some luxury brands to shame. Plug into a high-power charger, and you can go from 10% to 80% in under 20 minutes. That's the kind of speed that makes road trips feel almost like driving a gas car. Hyundai has also leaned into variety. The new rugged XRT trim takes the Ioniq 5's retro-futuristic styling and gives it an adventurous twist for buyers who want more SUV toughness. Inside, the cabin feels airy, modern, and practical, with tech that rivals anything Tesla offers, plus an edge in comfort. And here's a huge bonus. Hyundai's recent deal gives Ioniq 5 drivers access to Tesla's supercharger network, meaning charging anxiety is practically eliminated. For buyers who want something stylish, highly practical, and refreshingly different from the Tesla ecosystem, the Ioniq 5 stands out as one of the smartest EV buys in 2025. But not everyone is looking for mass-market practicality. Some buyers want something far more exclusive, a ride that screams prestige, and that's where our next EV enters the picture. For those who see an EV not just as transportation, but as a statement of luxury, the Mercedes EQE SUV makes a strong case. Starting around the $80,000 mark, it brings all the refinement you'd expect from Mercedes and pairs it with a fully electric powertrain that delivers close to 300 miles of range. Step inside, and the cabin is hushed, refined, and filled with high-end tech like the available Hyperscreen, a sweeping glass dashboard that blends 3 massive displays into one seamless surface. It's futuristic, but still unmistakably Mercedes. On the road, the EQE SUV shines with a smooth, almost effortless ride quality. It glides over rough pavement, corners with confidence, and makes long drives feel easy. And while it doesn't try to match Tesla's raw acceleration numbers, it delivers in areas that luxury buyers actually care about: comfort, design, and a brand name that carries weight. Competing head-to-head with the BMW iX and Audi Q8 e-tron, the EQE SUV stands out as one of the most complete luxury EVs you can buy in 2025. But let's be honest, not everyone is ready to spend nearly six figures on their next car. What if you're looking for something that's affordable, practical, and still future-proof? That's exactly where our next EV shines. When it comes to affordability, the EV market has been slow to deliver true budget options. That's why the Chevy Equinox EV is one of the most important cars of 2025 and beyond. With a starting price around $34,995, it's designed to finally make electric driving realistic for the average family. But low price doesn't mean compromise. The Equinox EV is expected to deliver up to 319 miles of range on a single charge, numbers that rival models nearly twice the cost. Inside, it's surprisingly spacious, with a cabin that blends practicality with modern tech, including a large digital display and safety features you'd expect in vehicles well above its price point. What makes the Equinox EV even more appealing is Chevrolet's strategy. This isn't just a compliance car or a one-off experiment. Chevy is betting big on the electric vehicle market, and the Equinox is positioned to be their mass-market anchor, the kind of EV that could push acquisition to the next level. For budget-conscious buyers who don't want to sacrifice range or features, this SUV is easily one of the smartest purchases in 2025. But let's say price isn't the issue. You want an EV that can stretch farther than any competitor, the kind of car built for epic road trips? That's where our next contender takes the spotlight. If your priority is distance, the ability to go farther than nearly any EV on the market, then the Lucid Air Pure is in a league of its own. With a range between 410 and 430 miles depending on configuration, it sets the standard for long-distance electric travel in 2025. That's more than enough to handle road trips that would leave most EVs scrambling for a charger. And Lucid doesn't achieve this with oversized batteries alone. Their focus on efficiency, aerodynamics, and cutting-edge powertrain design gives the Air a sleek edge over rivals. Starting at around $70,000, the Air Pure isn't cheap, but it undercuts some luxury competitors while still offering serious range. Step inside, and the minimalist interior feels futuristic yet comfortable, with a spacious cabin and premium touches throughout. While Tesla may still dominate headlines, Lucid has proven that they can push boundaries when it comes to performance and efficiency. For buyers who want to minimize charging stops and maximize driving freedom, the Lucid Air Pure is hard to ignore. Still, not every driver is looking for long-range endurance. Some want adrenaline, speed, and the thrill of performance. And that's exactly what our next EV is all about. When it comes to pure performance, few EVs can match the thrill of the Porsche Taycan, and the 2025 refresh takes it to an even higher level. Porsche has refined everything that made the Taycan special, from quicker charging times to improved range that now edges closer to 300 miles. But let's be clear, this isn't just about numbers on a spec sheet. The Taycan is engineered to deliver the driving experience of a true sports car with razor-sharp handling, precise steering, and acceleration that makes every launch feel like a roller coaster. It's no accident that the Taycan is often compared directly with Tesla's Model S Plaid. But where Tesla leans on raw horsepower, Porsche leans on heritage. The Taycan carries decades of motorsport DNA, making it a performance machine that feels just as natural on winding back roads as it does on the track. Yes, it comes with a luxury price tag, but for enthusiasts who want the ultimate balance of speed, control, and craftsmanship, the Taycan remains one of the most exciting cars you can buy in 2025. Of course, not everyone wants a two-door thrill machine. Some buyers need something practical, an EV that can carry the entire family without losing style or substance. And that's exactly where our next choice delivers big. If you're shopping for an EV that can handle the whole family without compromise, the Kia EV9 is the standout. This three-row electric SUV has been one of the most talked about models heading into 2025, and for good reason. With seating for up to 7, a roomy cabin, and a futuristic yet practical design, the EV9 proves that electric doesn't have to mean small. Range varies from about 270 to 304 miles, depending on trim, which is more than enough for most family adventures. Starting at around $56,000, the EV9 comes packed with features you'd expect from far more expensive SUVs. Think dual digital displays, advanced driver assist systems, and even available captain's chairs for the second row. On the road, it's quiet, smooth, and refined, exactly what you want in a family hauler. And with Kia's growing reputation for delivering high-value EVs like the EV6, the EV9 looks set to become a go-to choice for families who want space and technology without giving up style. But the EV9 is here today. What about the cars coming just around the corner? The ones that could redefine the market entirely in 2026? That's where things get even more exciting. While 2025 already offers plenty of strong options, the next wave of EVs arriving in 2026 could completely change the landscape. At the top of the rumor mill is Tesla's long-awaited affordable model, often nicknamed the Model 2. Expected to come in around $25,000, this compact EV could bring millions of new buyers into the Tesla ecosystem. If it delivers even half of what's promised, solid range, supercharger access, and Tesla's tech at a fraction of the price, it could be the most disruptive car of the decade. Then there's Rivian's upcoming R2, a smaller and more affordable sibling to the R1S and R1T. With Rivian already earning a loyal following for their rugged, adventure-ready EVs, the R2 could open the brand to a much wider audience. Volkswagen also has the ID Buzz finally landing in the US, bringing that nostalgic microbus look with modern electric performance. And at the high end, Cadillac is preparing to roll out the Escalade IQ, a full-size luxury SUV that takes one of America's most iconic nameplates into the EV era. These models aren't just cars, they're signals of where the industry is heading. Lower costs, bigger variety, and technology that makes owning an EV easier than ever. And when they hit the streets, they'll push the competition to raise the bar even higher. But with so many options already here, and even more on the horizon, the big question is, which EV is right for you? The truth is, there's no single best EV for everyone. The Tesla Model Y remains the all-around champ. Hyundai's Ioniq 5 proves style and practicality can go hand in hand, and options like the Chevy Equinox EV are finally bringing prices down to a level families can reach. Meanwhile, the Lucid Air Pure stretches the limits of range, Porsche keeps the performance crown with the Taycan, and Kia's EV9 shows that family life and electrification can actually work together. And with 2026 bringing cars like Tesla's compact Model 2, Rivian's R2, and Cadillac's Escalade IQ, the choices are only getting better. What's clear is this: 2025 and 2026 will be remembered as the years when EVs truly went mainstream. More options, more innovation, and more reasons to finally make the switch. If you found this breakdown helpful, subscribe for more updates, drop a comment below with the EV you choose, and hit the bell so you don't miss the latest. Thanks for watching, and as always, drive safe.